Henry Cavill rumored for Wolverine in Captain Marvel 2. Well, a lot of rumors, so let's look at this one. And there is no rumor there will be a Captain Marvel 2. Anyway, a wild rumor is offering that Henry Cavill will play Wolverine in Captain Marvel 2 alongside Brie Larson as Carol Danvers. The quartering YouTuber, Jeremy Hamley reported on the rumor, and while it might sound pretty outlandish, last August also saw the rumor that Henry Cavill is Marvel bound. Yeah, there was quite a few of those running around, and I thought this might have had something to do with his playing up on negotiating with Warner for another Superman film. And I had hoped that that's what it was. It's looking less likely, even though he recently said he wanted to do the role again and he wanted to fight for the role and all that. I don't know what else he could do. He's got to move on and work. And if an offer comes that's pretty good, and this one's pretty damn good, I don't see how he turns it down unless there's already a deal for him to do another Superman movie. There's been nothing on that. So, at the time, there was rumors about him possibly playing the John Walker, the Captain America that goes bad, and that ended up being the part of the plot of the Falcon and Winter Soldier series that's coming, and that's I forget his name, but he's Kurt Russell's son, Wyatt Russell, I believe. Anyway, he'll be playing that part. And so, and Cavill has no involvement in that whatsoever. But perhaps it was really this. So, this is from Cosmic Book News talking about it. And of course, I too first heard this from the quartering video. I was watching it while at work. He makes the point that, interestingly enough, Wolverine is being featured in the current issue of Captain Marvel 17 anyway. So there's that. Also, that one of the initial things was that they were going to team her up with Spider-Man, and the idea being that people just don't like Brie Larson, so they thought having Spider-Man involved in the movie could help prop her up, and playing those two off of each other, might make for a more inviting story, because she was rather cold in the initial movie, even though within that story, I understand her memory had been wiped. And so the idea that lack of personality kind of made sense for it. But anyway, it was rumored Spider-Man would make a cameo or appear or be a part of it. I would assume be more than a cameo, in her sequel. So there you go. So there's Brie in her new Captain Marvel costume. So, well, already an improvement. There you go. Come on, I can't help it. Captain Marvel and Brie Larson getting a makeover. Oh, well, there you go. So Marvel recently announced that the Captain Marvel writing and directing team of Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck got the boot. Oh, yeah, what's that about? Who promoted the film as a feminist and humanist movie. But if Captain Marvel was a big success, like Feige's zombie audience likes to claim, well, look, it made the billion. I know without Endgame and Infinity War, it would not have done that. The movie starts off kind of interesting and then sort of fizzles. But was it worth that money? And for the amount and for the maneuvers Disney had to do to get it out there and all that, did it really pay off for them? I don't know. We'll probably never know. But it made some money. So anyway, but he's Matt McCloy is always at war with hardcore Marvel people. So that's gonna be in these articles. But anyway, he makes the point: why aren't the writers and directors returning? Yeah, it seems like you would want that team to come back. So there's a bit of a problem there. And sure, they might get a Disney Plus series, but does going from directing $1 billion film, in quotes, to a streaming TV service sound like a promotion? No. Well, Captain Marvel was Marvel's The Last Jedi. All right, now he's going too far. I didn't like the film, no, but the idea that that was on par with the devastation that Last Jedi was to Star Wars, no. Captain Marvel is just kind of messes up the flow from Infinity War to Endgame because she's clearly this shoehorned character, and they made a mistake with that. She should have been weaved in much earlier, probably could have introduced her through Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a lot like how Black Panther was done. That was done very well. And but they just didn't. And I don't know, it's like, oh, they were embarrassed about Wonder Woman and they wanted to hurry up and slap job this female superhero movie. Why didn't they just do the Black Widow movie then? I don't know. I don't really get the whole thing. But that's why it kind of messes up the flow there between their big payoff of for their 10-year run here for Endgame. And but it's Last Jedi. No. So and it also didn't help that Brie Larson lashed out in regards to her political views. I mean, a lot of this people just didn't like her, and has a lot to do with it. And guess what? No one cares about Brie Larson's political view. Well, they care enough not to like her. So, but I take his point. Yeah, no one really cares. They just want you to do the role and then get out of our lives. But these are Chris Evans. Yeah, no one cares about what Chris Evans or James Gunn or Samuel Jackson. Yeah, they don't. Nobody. That's true. They don't. But when they show up and they do good work, you get rewarded, and that's all there is to it. And these guys far exceed what Brie Larson has delivered so far. But she may do better in the next one. We'll see. Here's another kicker. Brie Larson is now undergoing an image makeover to make her more likable. Is she? Oh yeah. You don't think her recent appearance with Jimmy Kimmel, her bubble bath videos, well, those are social media, and her selfies with Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, who does know how to... Yeah, Gal Gadot is leaps and bounds smarter than Brie Larson. And I mean, look, she's had a more interesting life. She was in the Israeli military and all that. I mean, yeah, this is a woman. She's an adult. Brie, well, she'll grow up one day. But anyway, you think it's all a coincidence? Yeah, being along with Gal Gadot. Can I get some of that love you get? You're going to have to earn it, Brie. But there they are horsing around. Oh, look, it's Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman. But Wonder Woman, that film just blows Captain Marvel away. It was so much better. So, there's Henry Cavill like, what the hell's going on here? So Henry Cavill, will he be Wolverine? So regarding Henry Cavill and Marvel, the rumor from back in August also claimed that Dwayne Johnson might be Marvel bound, as The Rock is rumored to be playing Namor. At the time, it was said Henry Cavill was up to play the U.S. agent, right? But Wyatt Russell is said to be playing him in the Disney Plus series, Falcon and Winter Soldier. So now he's rumored to be Wolverine. Henry Cavill recently played Superman, did he, in the DCEU, but it's thought his time as the Man of Steel is over, though Cavill did say he isn't giving up just yet. I was told by, this is Matt McCline, of course, by DC insiders that J.J. Abrams will be taking on Superman and Green Lantern, and that Abrams will recast for a younger actor, pretty much like what Matt Reeves has done with Batman. So the idea is they're replacing those two. They'll keep Aquaman and Wonder Woman, and I guess the Flash. I don't know about Cyborg. Well, I think Cyborg will probably be in the Flash movie, so they'll probably keep him too. But Superman and Batman will be completely different. And probably the Flashpoint movie will warp their DCEU to the point that they'll have a different Batman and Superman. So there you go. I don't think I would mind Henry playing Wolverine, and I don't think I would either. Having seen The Witcher, which I should have done a video on, but I didn't. It's a very good series. It's not on par with Game of Thrones at its best, but it's pretty damn good. And for him playing that character, I can see him pulling off Wolverine. Will he be as good as Hugh Jackson? Well, and I mean, here again, he's entering a role that some other actor casts a long shadow over, like Christopher Reeves does with Superman, and here he'll be with Wolverine if this is true. And it's a big if at this point, but, you know, it could be the case. But the problem here is with Dwayne Johnson playing Namor as well. I guess, yeah, Dwayne Johnson probably has the clout and power to do both, because he's definitely being Black Adam. That's a done deal. That's on its way. But to have him play that character and a Marvel character, but he's Dwayne Johnson. He might be able to pull that off with these two competing studios and be able to do that. But I'm leaning more to that he's not going to be Namor, and the fact that he's going with the Black Adam film, perhaps also since he and Cavill, they're not just buds, they're both represented by the same agent, which was also the ex-wife of Dwayne Johnson, but I guess it's an amicable split, and they're still good friends, you know. And with that deal going through, it's possible maybe there's still a chance for Cavill to get another Superman film. I would hope so, but I'm getting more and more dubious. I would have thought something would be announced by now. So anyway, there you go. No doubt there will probably be a Wolverine in Captain Marvel 2. As to who it will be, Cavill or otherwise, there you go. They'll need Wolverine and Spider-Man to keep Captain Marvel afloat. But, you know, it was a good adventure story, and they're introducing the X-Men through that. Fine, they'll weave them in like you should have weaved in Captain Marvel. But great new costume. Yeah, really great. I fully endorse it. All right, thank you for watching and listening. Say, why not like and subscribe, and check out that link description below. That'll take you to my mini stores that have plenty of goodies for you. Yes, that's right, you. Most notably, my comic book Night Night. Oh yeah, you're going to want to check that out. So head over to indieplanet.com and get your copy today. You can catch my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, over at radiomisfits.com or on iTunes or Stitcher, wherever you want to get your podcast. And of course, you can watch my videos also over at BitChute. That's the Mr Nailsin Show on BitChute.com.